Hey bakers, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela from Cake Angel and it's the holiday season and I'm so excited to share some of my favorite bakes with you. Now if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget to let us know what you think of this video in the comments as well. Today we're going to kick off my Bakemas series with some vegan chocolate sandwich cookies. So let's dive in and take a look at the process. So this is definitely a holiday favorite for us. It is one of the simplest recipes that you can make for Christmas cookies or biscuits. We're going to start by mixing together our plant-based butter and our sugar in a bowl, and I'm using an electric whisk for this as I find it such a small quantity that I don't need to pull out my stand mixer for it. To that we're going to sift in our flour and cocoa powder, and I am using self-raising flour for this, so if you're not sure how to make self-raising flour if you can't buy it, I'll pop a link up the top so you can go and find out my easy method for that. And then finally I'm adding some vanilla bean paste to it. Now that just enhances the flavour. If you wanted to put some mint extract in there instead, that would be a great combination as well. So that's the dough made. As you can see, it came together really quickly. This is sped up a little bit, but it is still a very fast process. Next, you're going to go ahead and you're going to grease your baking tray. Now you'll notice here that I'm not using parchment paper on my tray. You don't need to line it at all, as these cookies actually bake a lot better if you put them straight on your pan. But do make sure that you grease it so that it's nice and easy to remove them from the pan once they are baked. Also, I should point out that you want to make sure your oven is preheated for this. I'm going to be baking mine at 340 degrees Fahrenheit in a fan assist oven. If you bake in Celsius, then you want to use 170 degrees, or if you don't have a fan and you bake conventional, then you would want to do 190 degrees Celsius. Okay, so that's our 16 balls of our dough made. You can see they're all a fairly even size, which they need to be because we are going to be making sandwiches with these. So you want to make sure they are roughly the same size to do that. Next, I'm just going to grab a fork and then you want to lightly press them down just to give that nice distinctive shape. Don't press too hard, but that's as much as you need to do. Then we're going to pop them in the oven and bake them for 10 minutes. And there we go, they are done. Super quick and easy. I absolutely love this recipe, and I will pop the details for you in the description as well, so make sure you check that out. Next, you're going to let them cool completely on the tray, and once they're ready to loosen off, we're going to go ahead and fill them. And for that, I'm just using a basic buttercream recipe, which is just some icing sugar and cocoa powder, a little bit of my plant-based butter and some water as well. And you're just going to combine them until that's nice and smooth. You don't want it to be too runny because you want it to hold its shape nicely in the cookie sandwich, and that looks perfect. Again, I'll pop the quantities in the description for you. And then it's as simple as filling them with as much buttercream as you like. So I'm using my offset spatula here. That makes it nice and easy for me to spread it around. And then just go ahead and fill all of them. You're going to end up with 8 in total. So again, make sure when you bake these that you do end up with an even number. Otherwise you'll have an extra one. But hey, you can always use that as your taste test. And that's always a good idea too if you're making a recipe for the first time. So let's carry on and get these filled. Another thing you could do if you really wanted to elevate these is add some crushed peppermint candies in them too. They would be really nice as a chocolate mint alternative, or raspberries or something different as well. You could pop a little bit of jam in the center, but these are great for that full chocolate experience and I really love them for the holidays. There you go, there's our chocolate vegan sandwich cookies. I hope you've really enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to comment and also like, and I will see you on the next Bakemas video. Thanks for watching.